Hey there guys, welcome back to Chelsea Explain Us. This is a Chelsea news video where we have some bibs and bobs to go through and discuss. So before we dive any deeper into this video, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my page and hit that notification bell down below. The first story is around that Chelsea has been fined and also got a suspension, and we also have a transfer ban on the academy. This is what the reports are saying from the major journalists. Chelsea have been handed a suspended 1-year ban from signing first team players and given a £10 million fine from the Premier League related to alleged breaches of financial rules during Roman Abramovich's time as an owner. The 1-year transfer ban for the first team is suspended for 2 years. So if we were to make any more breaches in 2 years' time, we would then get punished. So we don't have a transfer ban on the first team yet. So we have to make sure we don't breach any more rules. Chelsea is also banned from making academy signings for 9 months for breaches related to financial reporting, third-party investment, and youth development. So what does this mean for us Chelsea fans? Is there something we have to worry about? Not yet, I would say. We still have 74 charges that's going to that FA will go through. So we see what the outcome will be after that. But at this moment in time, we don't have to worry too much, because first of all, when Blueco took over Chelsea, they reported immediately of what they saw, and therefore the fine was reduced. Second of all, sure, we have a 9-month ban that starts from now on the academy, but that just allows our academy to get more time to develop, and if we want to sign academy players, we can just do that to our affiliate club, Strasbourg, in France. So it basically does nothing really for us. And third of all, which is a whole discussion in itself, now Roman Abramovich obviously did some shady stuff, and I also think a lot of other owners has done that. It just hasn't been revealed. And in terms of a moral standpoint, I guess it's wrong, but I can sort of accept it because we were actually successful, even more successful between 2011 and 2018. We won, I think, 6 trophies, a Champions League, 2 Premier League, and Europa League. We managed to sign some top tier players. Sure, Roman Abramovich maybe did shady stuff, paid their agents behind the closed doors, and that allowed us to gain an advantage in the transfer market and acquire those players. But it ended up with that we won major trophies. Now, Roman Abramovich was such an anomaly because he did literally everything in his power to make sure he was successful at the club he owned, which was Chelsea. I mean, if you look today, there aren't many owners that would be willing to go that far. But he wanted to win no matter what. And I think if you're going to cheat, which I think is wrong, but if you are going to cheat, at least become successful then. If you're failing, then it will be quite embarrassing. Let me know in the comments down below how you feel around it. If we're moving into the second story, which is around Reece James, is that he has unfortunately teared his hamstring for the 10th time since 2020 and could miss the rest of the season. He will be out for 2 months, and by that time we are in mid of May, and that's when the season usually ends. So it's really unfortunate. World Cup is around the corner. I don't know what that means for Reece James. I think Tuchel, unfortunately, is going to have to leave him out. I feel really bad for James. And we have managed him really well. I have to say that the medical team has stepped up. He hasn't had a major injury in like a year now, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, which is massive step ups compared to how it was before. So there is progress in terms of managing James, but this goes to show you we can't play him every single game for full 90 minutes every third day. His body cannot handle that. Rosigne has tried him as a defensive midfielder now, both against PSG and Newcastle, and it goes to show you his body can't handle that either. So it's really unfortunate. But now we know that, and from now on, we just have to play him once a week. And if he's going to play a second game, he has to be a substitute for the second half. The first story we're going to talk about is around Enzo Fernandez, and we talked and discussed around him in the beginning of January, where there were stories coming out that PSG and Real Madrid is lurking behind the scenes and is very interested in Enzo Fernandez, and the rumors hasn't gone away. We had stories from both L'Equipe and some Argentinian sources as well today. Enzo Fernandez loves Chelsea and has a deep appreciation for the fans, but he's growing increasingly frustrated with the current situation. He believes that since winning the Club World Cup, the team has not progressed and has instead declined. I mean, he's not wrong there. Enzo wants trophies. If the situation at Chelsea does not improve, he would consider seeking a move in the summer, with Real Madrid seen as his preferred destination. He sees him as an irreplaceable figure, while Madrid and PSG has shown interest. Any move away from Chelsea would be difficult as he has a very long contract, but the midfielder is said to be open to taking the next step in his career. Enzo Fernandez was one of the players that kick-started this project, where we thought Luco was serious about winning trophies, doing everything in the power, because Enzo Fernandez was a top tier wonder kid that had just won Club World Cup. He was a super hot prospect that many teams wanted in the summer, but we paid a huge fee for him to get him already in January, and he has contributed very well, I think, for Chelsea, and I think he's one of our most key players, one of our best players, maybe the best player of the season so far in terms of contributions. It's absolutely understandable why top teams like PSG and Real Madrid is looking at him. He got elite passing vision and is so quick in his decision making, and he can run for 90 minutes. He can play every third day, has really good stamina and looks after himself, has very good mentality out there on the pitch. He can contribute with assist, goals, take set pieces. Real Madrid is missing that type of player after Modric and Toni Kroos left. PSG might want to strengthen their midfield as well, and it's understandable if they are interested, and also if Fernandez wants to leave, because of course a football player's career is short and he wants to make sure he wins the biggest trophies. Is he really going to do that at Chelsea? I think he has some doubts around that after he has been here for a couple of years and seen what's going on. I mean, we switching managers like every year, and we are nowhere near winning a Champions League or a Premier League title. But if he goes to PSG and Real Madrid, he's going to compete for the biggest trophies basically every season. And of course he would like to do that. Real Madrid and PSG has the financial power to buy him, and Blue Co will be licking their lips because they will make a huge profit on him. That's what Blue Co is all about, trading players for profit. So I think Enzo Fernandez is definitely gone, and I think it would be very sad in my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Of course, if he's getting sold, we will be fine. We have other great players in terms of Caicedo, Santos. For that money, we can bring in a more robust defensive midfielder and have a more attacking number 10. But I still think it would be a poor deal. I would like to keep Fernandez. I love his asset and qualities. He got his weaknesses defensively wise, but every player got a weakness. Yeah, I think Enzo Fernandez will definitely be sold. That is it for the Chelsea news video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, how you feel around what we discussed and went through. And I thank you so much for watching, and Chelsea Explains out.